Good, good evening, good evening, viewers and subscribers. It's NASCAR Gaming. It's NASCAR Gaming Alpha 4. Welcome to another Let's Play stream on F1 Manager. Welcome to another Let's Play stream on F1 Manager 2022. Whereas you can. Welcome to another Let's Play stream on F1 Manager 2022. F1 Manager 2022, where you all may be wondering, where you all may be wondering with what. Where you all may be wondering with what of course with what happened. Where you all may be wondering with of course with what happened last time. So of course everyone, you all may remember that of course we did the American Grand Prix, or the United States Grand Prix. Yeah, of course, you guys may remember yesterday we did the United States Grand Prix. We did the United States Grand Prix in America, in America for the United States Grand Prix. One second, everyone. Just doing something. I do apologise about that, everyone. I just accidentally skipped a few days in the game. just accidentally skipped a few days in the game. And I'm also going to say, guys, so far it seems like my controller's not played up once so far, so that's definitely good. That is definitely good. I just did it again. I do apologise. I do apologise, everyone. That was by complete accident. That was by complete accident. And just do it. Once again, everyone, I'm just doing something, so 1 second. Yeah, 1 second, guys. I'm just one sec. Yeah, what? Yeah, yes. One second. 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 One second, everyone. So you got 1 second, everyone. So you guys may, of course, 1 second, everyone. Of course, everyone, you may remember. That yesterday, you all may remember that last night we did the We of course did the American Grand Prix, or the United States Grand Prix, and we did the United States Grand Prix, and we didn't really do too well. We didn't really do too well because we didn't really manage to get any points, unfortunately. We did not manage to. We didn't manage to earn ourselves to earn ourselves any we didn't manage to earn ourselves any points, but we didn't manage to earn ourselves we didn't manage to earn ourselves any points, and yeah, we didn't manage to earn ourselves any points. And before we do get it, we didn't manage to earn ourselves any points. And before we do get into anything else like facilities or anything like that. Everyone. Of course we will be looking at the drivers and constructors standings, where you can all see Max Verstappen currently leads the way on points over Max Verstappen leads the way on points over Charles Leclerc Ferrari, Sergio Perez Red Bull, Carlos Sainz Ferrari, Lewis Hamilton Mercedes, George Russell Mercedes, Fernando Alonso Alpine, Esteban Ocon Alpine, Pierre Gasly 9th in AlphaTauri, Kevin Magnussen 10th, Valtteri Bottas 11th, Daniel Ricciardo 12th, Zhou Guanyu 13th, Lando Norris 14th, Yuki Tsunoda 15th, Sebastian Vettel 16th, Mick Schumacher 17th, Alexander Albon 18th, Nicholas Latifi 19th, Lance Stroll in 20th, or Lance Stroll at the bottom of the standings in 20th. In of course 20th everyone. In of course 20th everyone, and then here we have the constructors standings, where as you can all see, we're now onto the constructor standings, where as you can all see, Red Bull currently leads the way over Ferrari, Mercedes, Alpine, AlphaTauri, Haas, Alfa Romeo, us, McLaren, Aston Martin, and of course Williams, and of course Williams. So now everyone, we will now get on to looking at the facilities management here, and and I am also going to say, guys, I'm not really sure if there's any point in. I am kind of thinking if there's really any point in looking at this, or upgrading anything, because we've only got three race weekends left, and since we're already doing really badly in the team standings, not the team standings, since we're doing badly in the really badly in the board confidence, we are possibly going to get fired. We may get fired from Alfa Romeo. So I'm just kind of thinking if there's really any point in doing this, because if we decide to do this, I guess that's what. I guess at the same time, we'll also be giving Alfa Romeo a strong car that they can actually fight with, or they can actually battle with. So they might be able to go for race wins and stuff like that. Going and of course going into 2023. But so I'm not really. I think I am kind of thinking if we should do it or not, and to be honest, guys, I think we will. So we will look at. I was going to say car development there. We are already in the car development, so I don't know what I'm like. Factory. Okay, we have the factory here. 100 days. That's not a. Yeah, that upgrade is not going to go. It's not going to be going on until the end of the season. Ready for Bahrain. Ready for Bahrain, which is of course then I won't be in Alfa Romeo at that point because, well, they probably would have fired me already at that point. They'll possibly just go. You know what, NASCAR, you're fired. You're fired. You're fired because you haven't because we are still we're still struggling, and you're not great at management. I guess you could possibly say that. So, factory upgrades 11 million. So we have 11 million. Welcome into the stream, viewer number 1. No, viewer number 2 and viewer number 3. Welcome into the stream. We just now we have a second viewer. Now we have a second viewer. Welcome in. Yeah, I was a little bit confused there. I do apologise, everyone. I definitely do apologise. So we have 11 million. Yeah, so we have 11 million. Also, it will cost 11 million to. It will cost 11 million to upgrade the factory. So. Yeah, that's quite expensive. 11 million 500. 11 million 500, that's quite expensive. 12 million safety simulator. 10 million suspension. 8 million. Oh my gosh. These upgrades are really expensive. Oh my gosh. You know what then, guys? We are going to give so you know what, guys? We will give Alfa Romeo I think since there's three races remaining, we will give them a upgrade. We will be nice and give them some upgrades, I think. So factory, 11 million 500 for the design center, wind tunnel. We could do the wind tunnel. That's 12 million. Oh my gosh. If we do this one, we're gonna go bankrupt. Yeah, that won't be very good. 10 million for the CFD. We haven't really upgraded the CFD simulator. We've never done anything to it, so that is 10 million if we upgrade it. CFD simulator. I wonder what that does. Upgrade. I wonder what this one does. Upgrading a facility improves its grade condition, the effects received from it, and boosts effectiveness. back to 100%. Okay. I guess it possibly doesn't really matter then. Suspension simulator. Okay. Oh yeah, that's what I was looking at. I should have been looking at the overview. Use computational. Use computational fluid dynamics CFD to simulate airflow over aerodynamic car parts during the design process to improve the race performance. That is definitely important, because then we'll possibly get a little bit quicker, hopefully. You know what, then let's do that. Let's see how much it is, anyway. 19 million. That's not too bad. That wasn't too bad. I was expecting it to be a lot worse, or a lot more expensive, and then we would have gone to, like, 12 million. That would have been awful. Not really awful, but that would have been very expensive. But I'm going to say, though, at least we wouldn't have gone bankrupt from it. If we went bankrupt, then that would have been bad. Okay, hospitality area, 2,850,000. Weather center, 3 million. 3 million. Helipad, 480,000. 1,800,000 for the memorabilia, and we've already upgraded the tour center fully. So far we're doing pretty well then. Okay, so we are upgrading the safety simulator. So by Brazil, or the final race of the Let's Play, which of course will be Abu Dhabi, then yeah, I think we will be good. So let's also look at the technical chief for. Let's just look at the staff all together here. Technical chief. Let's see how Jan Mochax is getting on. Chassis. The ability to optimize the mechanical design of the chassis. A higher rating provides a greater bonus to all car part attributes when designing a new chassis. Looks like it's going to be the same for the wing, for the front wing. Looks like possibly the rear wing, possibly side pods, underfloor suspension. Okay, so it's basically all of that. So it's basically like all the design stuff, I guess. Head of aerodynamics. Okay. Interesting. Facility bonuses, contract. Looks like. Alessandro. Looks like Alessandro's. It looks like Alessandro's morale with the team is okay, so that's okay for him at the moment, which is good. So I am going to say, guys, that is definitely good. Definitely good, and we are also going to have to look at Zheguan Yu's contract as well at some point, because, well, when since it's getting closer to the final few races, since it's getting to the final, since it's getting into the final 2 races of the season after Mexico, then yeah, we are definitely going to want to look at that. That's for sure. So far, looks like Alex is happy with both Zhou and Valtteri, so that's definitely good. Race engineer. So the race engineer, Jean is definitely looking okay at the moment. His contract or his morale, so his morale with the team is okay at the moment. Renew contract, scout for replacement. He doesn't seem too bad at the moment, so yeah, that should be okay, I think. Let's look at the cars next. I think the cars should be. Yeah, so I think the cars should be okay. Should be okay at the moment because of course you all may remember that. Yeah, you all may remember that last night we of course upgraded the not really upgraded, but we of course got a few new. I was going to say a few new upgrades, but we actually got some new car parts as well, because it was mainly the gearbox that didn't really look great for. Looks like when it comes to Valtteri's car, 89%, the ERS 69%, engine. We will have to replace the engine, but I really don't really think with 2 races remaining after this there's any point. There's possibly no point, because if we only have a few races left, what's the point in changing? What's the point in changing anything? So okay. So we have 9. So we have 9 front wings in the warehouse, and we have 2 front wings or 2 rear wings in the rear wing warehouse. And the warehouse for the side pods, we have 2 underfloor. So underfloor, yes, we have 2. So 2 underfloors in the underfloor warehouse, and then suspension, we don't have any. Okay, might be a good idea to make some more of those then, or develop more of those then. So here we have the engine. That's 55. Let's see how all of these are looking. 27, 52. 55, and then we have the 55 one there. 52. Yeah, we don't really have a new gearbox for either Valtteri or Zhou, so okay, 56, 49, 48, 55. Okay. Okay, so we're not doing. We're not doing great on car parts then. And once again, we're not doing too badly on car parts. And by the way, we're not doing too badly on car parts. And by the way, everyone, I do apologise. I do apologise about the I do apologise if the audio was if the audio was echoing at all. I was just checking the audio. To make sure that you guys could, of course, making sure that my voice audio was on, so you guys could, of course, hear. Of course, so you guys could hear me. Yeah. Yes, of course, you guys could. So you guys could. Could of course hear me. Okay, so the engine, 55%, 52%, 55%. This one says 22%. Yeah, you know what? I'm kind of thinking we should risk it with the 55. But if we have a new engine, if we have a brand new engine in the car, then that means that we should be a little bit quicker. We'll be a lot quicker if we do that. So, you know what, guys? We will do that. Of course, we will have penalties for it, but I'm just going to check something. I will just check something. Powertrain ERS. It was either the ERS or the gearbox. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we have a 89% gearbox. Okay, we have change 69% on the ERS. Car 2 69% ERS for Joe as well. Okay, so now we're going to look at Joe's car here. Engine 55. We are definitely going to want to replace the engine. I don't trust the engine, I don't think. 56. Okay, we're going to be doing some more penalties then. It looks like. Okay, so it looks like for the final few races, I think it's going to be penalties. Then it sounds like. That does not sound good. Okay, so race car 1, the gearbox. The gearbox is looking okay, 89%, good. ERS says 69%. So I think that one should be good for at least one more, for at least one more race. So it should be able to do. So the current gearbox should be able to do Mexico. The current one should be able to hopefully do Mexico. We will replace the engine in this one. This one will of course give us a penalty. I am happily going to take the penalty. Or I imagine Valtteri will happily take the penalty because it's going to of course give him a fresher car or a fresher engine, so he can just go through. And then there you go. So yeah. So yes, I think we will do this one. Penalty warning, yes. So that is a new gearbox, a new engine that Valtteri now has, and he will be able to hopefully power his way through the field this weekend, depending on how quick we are. And then for Joe's car, we will do. His one says 55%. This one says 56%. We will do a new engine for. We will do a new engine for Joe. We will do a new engine for Joe. as well. So we will put on this one. Yeah, we will put on this one. ERS. Let's look at the ERS. 69%. He should be okay on that. 69%. Yeah, Valtteri should be good on that. Joe's car. Joe's car. 69%. Yeah, 69% on that. 41. 50. This one says 69. Yeah, 69% should be okay. That one should be okay. 89%. That should be. Yeah, that's definitely going to be okay. That should definitely be okay. Okay, so now let's look at the car development here. New projects, current projects. 4 or 5. 5 days remaining on that one. The next part will be on in 5 days, so that's going to be on for the Brazilian Grand Prix, I imagine, unless there's a 2-week break or something. Then that's possibly going to be on a little bit later, maybe a little bit earlier or something. But we will have to wait and see. Yeah, so that's the chassis upgrade. So that's the chassis upgrade. Chassis AR22, AR22 C6. Oh, what's this? The front wing, and that one has 3 race engineers, not engineers. 3 engineers on that one at the moment. New project. Design new car part, research. Yeah, it's only 3 races to go. There's no way we'll be able to get anything else on the car now. There's no way we'll be able to get anything out. There is no way we'll be able to get anything else on the car, guys. There's no way we'll be able to get anything else on the car at the moment, and by the way, everyone, here's the race weekend preview, or the Grand Prix weekend preview for the Mexican Grand Prix. For the Mexican Grand Prix in Mexico, as you can all see, it is currently talking about Max Verstappen, Max Verstappen. I think it's also talking about it's talking about Max Verstappen and Charles Leclerc battling for the championship or whatever. Looks like they will also talk about Sergio Perez there. Talking about Sergio Perez there. Other teams as well. And before we get by the way, everyone, before we get into the race weekend as well, I will also show you guys this, the board confidence, which is what I was talking about earlier, or talking to you guys about earlier. Austin, Texas. In Austin, Texas last week for the United States Grand Prix, or I am going to say though, guys, I mean in game last week. So when it came to in game last week, of course it was Austin, Texas for the United States Grand Prix. As you can all see, the team is disappointed. So that is definitely not good. That is definitely not good with 3 races remaining. That is not good with 3 races remaining, of course. Welcome into the stream, viewer number 7. Or viewer 7. Okay, guys. Now we will get on to... So now we will go on to the. So now we will go on to the we'll now go on to the race weekend. We will now go on to the race weekend, and as soon as we get there, I will be quiet and I will let you guys watch the cutscene. Of course, watch the cutscene. Okay, so important. Okay. 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 Go. Okay. Okay. Go. Okay. Okay. Go. Okay. Okay. Go. Okay. Go. So. Okay. Go. Okay. Go. So here's the race preparation. Here's the race preparation for the Mexican Grand Prix in Mexico, for the Mexican Grand Prix in Mexico. Alex Chan race engineer. Good morning, Ashley. The American Grand Prix. The Mexican Grand Prix is almost here. So I wanted to make sure that the team is prepared before we leave. So I wanted to make sure that the team is prepared. So I wanted to make sure that the team is prepared before we leave. As always, please make sure that you've completed the please make sure that you've completed the follow. Make sure that you've completed the following below before heading to the race weekend. Check the circuit information to help plan your strategy. Check our sponsor performance targets and potentially guarantee them results for a higher reward. Check that our car builds are using our best car part designs. I have already done that. 71 laps around Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez, which of course everyone is where the Mexican Grand Prix is going to be happening. In game this race weekend, in game of course. So I just thought I would let you all know. Just thought I would let you all know that of course this is all in game. This is all in game of course. Race weekend preparation. Performance targets. Qualifying results. Let's see. Okay, let's see what they want us to do. Qualifying position 10th. Okay, I reckon. Okay, 30,221. 18,597. Let's do Q2. We're not going to risk it and lose a ton of our money here. Because if we lose a ton of our money, then we won't be able to do anything for the final two races of the season. So we will save. On money here, and we will just do the potential loss, which is 18,597. 30,221. Yeah, I would rather not lose all of that. So we will do reach Q2, the race performance targets. We will do the race. The race performance targets, finish position, fastest lap. No, we won't do the fastest lap. That's going to be a bit too yeah, that's not going to be very achievable, I don't think, guys. So, yeah, that's not going to be very achievable. Okay, sponsor performance targets reviewed, all drivers are hired, all car parts fitted. Let's go to the race weekend, and I will be quiet so you guys can watch the cutscene. The Mexican Grand Prix in Mexico. Here we go.
Music is in the air this weekend, but it's not mariachi we'll be hearing. It's going to be the roar of the engines and the cheers of the crowd. Formula One is back in the very heart of Mexico City at the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez. This is an exhilarating circuit on the Formula One calendar. We'll be sure to see plenty of battles and overtaking this weekend, especially with the help of not one, not two, but 3 DRS zones. So, without further ado, let's get started.
I definitely agree with you there, Crofty. I definitely agree, as we are now at the 2022 Mexican Grand Prix practice 1. Let's see what the drivers can do here. Let's see what Valtteri and Zhou can do here. Yeah, let's see what they can do here. I don't think we will. I don't think we will. I don't think we will. Try and get. I don't think we will. Try and get Robert Kubica in because I think, guys, we're probably gonna get fired pretty quickly anyway. So, and there's only like 2 races to go after this. So, yeah. Go to practice 1. Penalty warning on car 1 and car 2, which exceeds the season limit, and will occur a penalty, and will incur a grid penalty when used in a session. Are you sure you want to continue? Yes, I am. Okay, simulate practice 1. Yes. Next, Valtteri's 9th and Zhou's 16th. We're gonna struggle here, aren't we? 49% on the track acclimatization, 35% on the track acclimatization for Zhou, 98% car parts knowledge for Valtteri, 98 car parts knowledge for Zhou. 66% confidence for Valtteri, 59% setup confidence for Zhou. Okay, continue. Continue. And now we will go on to practice 2. Great on the oversteer, bad on the braking stability, great on the cornering, bad on the traction, good on the straights. Okay. So we will do the rear wing forward. We'll do the rear wing forward, anti-roll distribution. I guess we'll do that. Let's see how Valtteri feels with that one. Zhou, how's he feeling? Great, good, bad, good. Okay, let's do 7.5. Let's do 7.5. 15.0 degrees. We'll do 5.5. 3.25 degrees. 3.25 degrees. 0.55 degrees, and I think we will do that. And we will see how the drivers get on with that setup. Simulate the session, yes. Next session. 9th and 13th. Okay, so Joe's seeming a little bit quicker. He's seeming a little bit quicker. Valtteri is still in 9th, which is definitely not it's definitely not gonna benefit us, that's for sure. It's not gonna benefit us in the later sessions of the weekend. Max Verstappen has a grid penalty. Sergio Perez has a grid penalty. Carlos Sainz has a grid penalty. Fernando Alonso has a grid penalty. Pierre Gasly has a grid penalty. Esteban Ocon penalty. Yuki Tsunoda penalty. Sebastian Vettel, Mick Schumacher, Lance Stroll. Most drivers are taking penalties. They have a lot. Yeah, most drivers are on penalties or are having penalties. So looks like wherever they qualify, looks like they will lose their positions, and they will drop back. They will drop back a few places. It looks like. Continue. Okay, so far they are getting better at that, so that's good.
Today, we see the culmination of the team's practice efforts translate to the all-important qualifying session. While many eyes may be drifting ahead to the big race, the teams and their drivers will be fully focused on the task at hand here today. Those who make the most of the free practice sessions will head into qualifying knowing that they've given it their all and done everything in their power to cement themselves a good, strong position on the asphalt tomorrow. Here we go, folks. It's time to get started.
Thank you for that. Thank you for the race intro, for the glowing race introduction, of course, Crofty. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for that. We will now go to practice 3. Now go to practice 3. Practice 3 here. Great on the oversteer for Valtteri. So so it's great on the oversteer for Valtteri. Great on the braking stability for Valtteri. Valtteri also says cornering is definitely good. Bad on the traction, good on the straights. Okay, so let's try 7.5, 14.5, 5.5, tyre camber, and we'll do. Let's try that. Let's see how he feels with that setup. And then for Joe, good on the oversteer, optimal on the braking stability, cornering. He is saying his car is good. Traction, he's good on traction, and he's also good on the straights. Okay, so we'll do 7.5. And we will bring back the turbo bit as well. So hopefully that'll help him. This might be a horrendous idea, but let's see. Simulate the session. This might be horrendous, but let's see what happens. Simulating practice 3. Okay, Valtteri's 10th. It's not too bad. Zhou Guanyu is 16th. Oh my gosh, we're going to have another United States Grand Prix here, aren't we? Probably, I bet. We might have another I think we will definitely have another United States Grand Prix, where you guys may remember how much we struggled there when I streamed that last night. That was awful. That was actually pretty bad. That was actually pretty bad. But of course, everyone, we will. Yeah, that was pretty bad. But of course, everyone, we will move on from that. We will move on from that, and since of course we are now in the Mexican Grand Prix weekend, so yeah, we're going to let's be positive. Let's be positive, guys. Let's be positive. Be positive here. Continue. Continue. Looks like we're gonna have a fully dry weekend, so that's good for us. Valtteri and Zhou have been given their penalties, so yep, they have been given their penalties. Of course, we can't look at yeah. Of course, we can't look at the what's it called, the setups anymore. So good, great, good. Oh, we can. Okay. Okay, so this is the last chance to adjust car setup before the Grand Prix session. Great, good. Okay, things are seeming positive here. So Valtteri has good, good. And then once again, Zhou has great, good. Okay, so the Mexican Grand Prix qualifying. Let's go. Manage qualifying 1. Yep. Of course, guys. Of course, we're gonna manage the session.
Ready to check.
Okay, session has started. Okay, we will send out Zhou. Send out Zhou first, I think. We will send out Zhou, and then a little bit afterwards we will send out Valtteri, as we managed to beat one of the Red Bulls as we managed to beat one of the Red Bulls. As we managed to beat one of the Red Bulls out there. As we managed to beat one of the Red Bulls out there, welcome to the stream, Madman JRX3. Do you think they'll make an F1 Manager 26? Do you think they'll make an F1 Manager 26? F1 Manager 26. F1 Manager 26. I definitely am going to say, I definitely am going to say, I really wish we did get an F1 Manager 26, an F1 Manager 26, but unfortunately, I am going to say I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure about that one, but I don't believe we will. To be honest, but to be honest, I don't really think we I don't really think we will, to be honest. I don't think we will. I really don't think we I don't really think we will, because I don't really think we will because of course how well the because of course how well the official with how well the official Formula One games are doing, like the driving games, where when it comes to the, I am going to say I imagine the driving games for Formula One for Formula One are probably a lot more popular than a manager game, so how I imagine, but I guess we'll have to. Well, we will have to wait and see. To be honest, we will have to wait and see. To be honest, but to be honest, I don't really think we will. I really don't think we will get one. So, yeah, I don't think we will. But yeah, I really don't think. Yeah, I really don't think we will. As Guan Yu Zhou. As Guan Yu Zhou was on top for he was on top for a second there. No one else is behind him apart from one of the Red Bulls there. Okay, now let's send out Valtteri. We will now send out Valtteri. Valtteri, it's now time for you to do your lap. To do your one and only lap in qualifying. So hopefully, I am going to say, guys, hopefully we will do well, and yeah, hopefully we will do well, hopefully we'll do well, and we get somewhere decent. If we manage to somehow get by Q3, if we manage to get 4th and 5th on the grid, and then we just pull away from the rest of the field, probably won't happen because it's a manager game, then that would be pretty good. That is for sure. That would definitely be good. That will definitely be good. That's for sure. That is for sure. 29.302. 29.302 at the moment for Valtteri Bottas, in 29.302 for Valtteri Bottas, and into as he comes out of sector 1. He's now going into. Oh no, he's now. Oh no, wait a minute. He's in sector 2 now. He's in sector 2 now. He's into sector 3. 31.025 for Valtteri Bottas. 31.025 for Valtteri Bottas. At the moment, Zhou is doing pretty well so far. He's doing pretty well so far. 4th and 5th for the Alfa Romeo so far. 18.435 for Valtteri Bottas, and I guess we will fast forward a little bit further. We will fast forward a little bit further until maybe like 6 minutes to go, and then we will send them back out and see how well they do. Okay, we will now send our drivers back out, just to make sure they stay out of the bubble zone. Not the bubble zone, the elimination zone. Okay, so we will do that for Valtteri, and we will also do that for Zhou. Okay, so Valtteri can go out for his second lap, and then once he's gone, and he's a little bit further, away from Zhou. We will then send out Zhou. Okay, I imagine that should be enough space now. I imagine that should be enough space for Zhou to come out now and do his lap. Okay, we will now send out Zhou. Yeah, so we are now sending out Zhou Guanyu. We are now sending out Zhou Guanyu as Valtteri is now oh no, he's already done his oh no, he's on his outlap. What am I like? Yeah, he's on his outlap. I have no idea why. I thought he was already on his lap, but apparently I did. Okay, now he's starting his lap. Okay. Okay, so now Valtteri is starting his lap. I got carried away for a second there. Okay, no one else is coming out of the pits yet. So no one else is coming out of the pits yet, it looks like. 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go at the moment. Okay, let's look at Valtteri's sector times and not pause the game. By accident, of course. 28.884. So far, that is a pretty good sector time. That is definitely a good sector time for Valtteri Bottas. 31.045. That is a yellow sector, and let's see what his time is here. 18.438. 18.438 is pretty good, even though that was a yellow sector, but that's still a fairly good sector. Yeah, that's still a fairly good time, possibly. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, that. Yeah. Yeah. So that is definitely a good sector, and he's in 6th as well. Where did this pace come from? Where did this pace come from all of a sudden, guys? I'm blown away. Even I'm going to say that, guys. It's in Q1, so I'm going to try. We're in Q1 at the moment. Zhou Guanyu. Okay, 28.9. Okay. Okay, so Zhou's times 28.984, 31.241, 18.575. So those are some pretty strong sectors from Zhou there, and from Valtteri. Valtteri was struggling a little bit, or quite a bit. He was, yeah. So Valtteri's struggling quite a bit. Same with Zhou. So far. 40 seconds left in the session, and also both of our drivers get through. So that is definitely good. That's what we like to see. That is certainly what we like to see, as both drivers are now in the pits. And now in the pits, going back to their garages. Right now. Right, that's the end of session 1, or Q1. Good work. Okay, I think we are good to skip ahead to the end. to the end here. 7th and 15th. He managed to. Zhou just about managed to squeeze through into Q3. Not Q3, into Q2 though. He managed to just about squeeze through, but we only lost one place though, guys. We only lost one place, so that's not too bad. So George Russell, George Russell was possibly like, no, he possibly was in 7th, but oh yeah, because of the penalty, we won't do brilliantly. So of course we will have to remember about the penalty. So yeah, okay. So yes, guys, we will have to remember about the penalty. Of course, Max Verstappen is on provisional pole. That is definitely boring. That is for sure. That is definitely boring. That is for sure. Okay, so we can't look at. Yes, we can't look at the car setups or anything like that. Yeah, we can't look at car setups or anything like that anymore. We've missed our chances to do that, and to be honest, we've already done that anyway, so we should be okay, guys. Okay. Qualifying 2. Qualifying 2. Manage qualifying 2. Yes.
Ready to check.
Okay.
Copy.
Okay, we will just wait until this Williams is out of the way, and now we will send out Valtteri. Oh, whoops. And looks like one of the McLarens exited the pits, or came out of the pits there. Valtteri is now doing his lap. He is now doing his lap, warming up the tyres there. He's now warming up the tyres. Okay, qualifying 2. 13 minutes in this session. 13 minutes in the session, that is definitely pretty good. Q2. We're in Q2, 13 minutes in this session. 13 minutes in this qualifying session. And Valtteri is now on his lap. So Valtteri is now on his lap. As we are now on the Valtteri is now on his lap, as we are now looking at the timings board. As we are now looking at the timings board, 28.8, that is definitely good. That is definitely some good pace there from Valtteri. Let's see what his Sector 2 time is. 31.066. 31.066, and I am all, yeah, 31.066, and I am also going to say, guys, I'm possibly planning about maybe skipping qualifying 3 to see what would happen. I am possibly tempted to skip it to see what I'm possibly tempted. I'm tempted to skip it to see if the game would still give us a decent. To see if the game would still give us a decent result. the game would still give us a decent result, or if it would just put us all the way to the back of the grid. But I'm having a feeling that we might get lucky and we might be able to do fairly well. We might be able to do fairly well and maybe get a decent position. And the reason I am also saying this, guys, is mainly because of the penalties. Because since we have the penalties, since we have the penalties, guys, what's the point in doing Q3? What's the point in doing Q3 really? So that's why I'm just kind of thinking about that, because of course the engine, I was going to say the engine is already, I was going to say something about the engine, but I don't know why, I think we should be okay. I think we should be okay. We should be okay, guys, as the show is now coming across the line, or not coming across the line yet, but he will be in a bit here. He will be in a few seconds, as he's now going through the stadium section. To the starter and finish straight. So he is now onto the start and finish straight here. Yes, so we are. Yep. Yeah. So Joe is now on. So Joe has now crossed the start at the start and finish straight. The start and finish straight in the and of course he is now onto his time to lap 28.981 31.209. 4 minutes to go in Q2. Yeah, Q2. 31.28, 31.208, 18.573, and 28.981 for Joe's time, and he only gets 13th. He only gets 13th, guys. So we will skip. So of course, guys, we will skip Q3 and see what the game gives us. See what the game gives us to see if the game will give us a decent position, or if it'll just, you know, just put us at the back. Because if it puts us at the back, yeah, that won't be very good for us, to be honest. Yeah, that won't be very good for us. So, yeah. Okay, so 6th and 13th at the moment. So now we will just skip straight to the end. Skip straight to the end here. Q2.
We've just had a spin.
Right at the end
Let's
of
see what
qualifying.
Watch this. We're looking at Lando Norris.
Great job, Lando.
They lose it there. That's the spin.
Okay, sure.
And that was a bitter blow for the team. And it may have really hurt their overall chances.
I have no idea why the Ferrari decided to just carry on when clearly the track was almost fully blocked. Like it does seem kind of dangerous. It does seem kind of dangerous to do that. It does seem kind of dangerous to do that, but I'm guessing Lando wasn't fully blocking the track. So since Lando wasn't fully blocking the track, I imagine I imagine the Ferrari just thought, okay, it seems fine, and then the Ferrari just went past. It was either Charles Leclerc or Carlos Sainz. So yeah, because of course these two are the Ferrari drivers, and Red Bull are topping qualifying 2 as well. Well, qualifying 2 was a bit boring then. Start qualifying. Of course, guys, we will simulate this session, and we will see what the game gives us. Let's see what the game gives us here. I'm just curious to see what the game would do. Okay, 10th. Okay, so 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th. So 10th and 13th. I think we should have just qualified then. Yeah, I think we should have just qualified, to be honest. Never mind. Never mind, guys. I think we do have a pretty quick car, though.
The time has come to fight it out. It's race day.
Alfa Romeo managed to meet expectations during qualifying. And if they can keep this up, they'll have a good race ahead of them.
Yeah, hopefully we
Haas
will.
proved quite resourceful during qualifying. That puts them in a very good position to make the most of this race start. And the weather is sunny here today, apart from a few clouds. Let's hope they remain scattered on the horizon.
Well, there's some serious decision-making ahead for teams and the drivers as we begin the Mexican Grand Prix.
I'm definitely going to agree. I am definitely going to agree, Crofty. I am definitely going to agree. Let's go to the race preparation here. Let's go to the race preparation here. 11th, and that's. Oh yeah, because of the penalties. I don't know what I'm like. Because of the penalties, of course. Yeah, because of the penalties, we've been set back. So, yeah, of course. Okay, so we've got medium, hard, medium. Okay, so okay. Okay, guys. So here. Okay, guys. So, okay, guys. So here are the strategies. Here are the strategies. So we have So here are the strategies. We have medium, hard, medium, soft and hard. The softs are so slow. So I think we should just make our own strategy here then. So we'll do medium. What would they say about softs? Okay, let's do soft, and then maybe a little bit early in the race. We'd lose a little bit of time. Okay, let's do medium soft. Yeah, I guess we'll do medium soft, and then we will do. Let's see. And then we'll do. 39. We will do mediums to softs. I guess we'll do mediums to softs like lap 51. It says we're going to lose a little bit of time, but I guess we will see what happens. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I guess we will see what happens. We will just leave the strategy like that. So we'll do mediums to lap 51, and then switch to softs. Oh my god, these tires are going to be gone. These tires are going to be gone by lap 51. But you know what, guys, we're gonna try it. So we're gonna go mediums all the way to lap 70. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to do that for Valtteri, and so then for Zhou we will do. We will do. Okay, so we have medium hard. Okay, so we have medium hard, hot. Yes, we have medium hard, medium, soft hard. And then I think for Zhou we will do. I imagine we will try. Let's try this one. Let's try the top one there. Yeah, let's try the top one there, I think. Yeah, let's try the top one then. And okay, so when is Zhou pitting? I'm just checking so we don't. Yeah, so we don't. So Valtteri and Zhou don't end up hitting on the same lap. And then it just becomes a Alfa Romeo catastrophe, which would be really bad. So yes, guys, we will hope that we don't have a Alfa Romeo catastrophe, because that would not be good for us, of course, especially with 3 races remaining. Start race. I think we are good. 11th and 13th, we will see what we can do from here.
Now we should have good weather for the race, and that will be welcome news for the teams. And there's Valtteri Bottas. Slower than most yesterday, so today they'll be starting from the bottom half of the grid.
Yeah, annoyingly.
And there's Zhou, down the grid. With their starting position in the back 10, they'll have their work cut out for them. And we're just moments away now. What will happen next? We're about to find out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, lights out, and away we go for the Mexican Grand Prix. Here in Mexico, Romano. No. Lights out, and away we go for the Mexican Grand Prix here at Romano. Here at Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez. That's what I'm going to say.
Keep this approach. Good job so far.
Okay, so far we're doing pretty well.
Position gained for Alfa Romeo.
Zhou overtakes Sainz.
Let's take another look. There we have Zhou.
Okay, so yeah, doing pretty well so far. So far on lap 1, instantly.
There they go, moving ahead of the other driver.
Instantly overtook a load of cars.
The team watching on and clearly loving that.
That is definitely good. The team are loving that, so that's good. Okay, so we're okay. So Valtteri is just battling away from battling away with
anything can happen.
Gasly. He's battling away with a French driver.
On the race now.
He's now battling away with a French driver. Gasly overtakes Bottas. But Valtteri and Zhou are just Valtteri and Gasly are just battling away here like crazy. Okay, let's. Okay. Valtteri, let's try and. Okay, let's try. Okay, Valtteri, let's try and get ahead. Let's try and get ahead of Gasly here. Gasly overtakes Bottas. No, thank you. Come on, Valtteri. Come on. Come on, go down the inside.
To use overtake. Copy.
Set yours to overtake. Okay, mate, he doesn't manage to get down the inside. To be honest, guys, he didn't even try. He didn't even try, he just stayed in the slipstream and that was it. So yes, he just stuck in the slipstream and that was it. So yeah, lap two of 71. Lap 2 of 71 at the moment. Okay. Oh, that was Zhou's. That was Zhou's, not Valtteri's. Yeah, I don't know what I was like. Okay, overtake.
And use overtake.
Copy that.
Lap 2 of 71. Lap 2 of 71 at the moment.
DRS enabled.
Race control, DRS enabled. Okay. So the ERS has been the DRS has been enabled, and he is still struggling to. Valtteri is still struggling to get past Gasly, and he's gonna try and go for a move. He's going to try and go for a move. Push. Come on, Valtteri. Come on. He's battling. He's battling hard. Okay. Deploy. Come on, Valtteri. Push. Come on, mate.
Good job so far.
Come on, mate. Carry on battling him. Carry on battling him until we can pull away. Bottas overtakes Gasly.
Now we see Valtteri Bottas. And they clear it. Big move for them and a race position gain.
Brilliant stuff, mate. Brilliant stuff. That's what we like to see.
Went down well with the team.
That is what we like to see. Certainly what we like to see. Safety guys out. Lap 4.
Sounds like a few cars have crashed.
You idiot, Valtteri, honestly. You absolute idiot.
Copy.
You absolute idiot, Valtteri. Oh, he's broken the side pod. He's broken the side pod. Great job, Valtteri. There's a crash, several cars involved, and not sure who at the moment. Well,
Gasly in the pit.
I don't know what to make of that. Valtteri, what was that? Valtteri, what on earth was that? Like... Okay, so Zhou is the only driver, is now the only driver in the team. Valtteri crashed. Valtteri crashed in the final sector. Valtteri crashed in the final sector. Safety car's out. Yeah, so Valtteri crashed in the final sector. In the final sector, which is where we're coming up to now. He crashed like around where the Formula One or F1 barrier is. So he crashed around there. For goodness sake, Valtteri. For goodness sake, man. For goodness sake. That was dangerous, what the McLaren was doing. And the, yeah, that was dangerous with what the McLaren and the Alpine were doing. But sure. But sure. Okay, so now it's up to Zhou. So now it's up to Zhou to deliver points. Because of Valtteri's mistake, it's now up to Zhou. Great. Absolutely great. I'm gonna go neutral. Yeah, we'll go neutral. We will save the tyres.
We need to get these tyres to last.
Copy.
We need more lift and coast.
Copy.
So we're on lap 55, not 55, lap 5 of 51. And it's saying safety car at the moment, as we're still under yellow, with the safety car out, of course. Still under yellow.
Safety car will be in this lap.
Copy.
The safety car should be pulling away now.
Copy.
You're good to push.
Copy.
DRS enabled. No more overtake.
Copy.
Looks like there's been a lockup. Let's have a look. So let's look at this. There's Sergio Perez. It's a lockup, and that could be costly. The team are really disappointed with that. Let's hope it doesn't set them back too badly.
confirm we need some liftoff.
Copy.
No overtake.
Copy.
Anything can happen.
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place.
Mode charge.
Copy.
Mode race.
Copy.
Well done.
Alfa Romeo just moved up a place. Here's the replay. Let's take another look. There we have Joe. Moving up a place there. Excellent work from them. The driver's team there cheering them on. I think there's been a lock-up. Let's see what happened there. Right, watch this. There's Schumacher, and there's the lock-up. It almost got away from them entirely. That's going to be a big blow to the team. Will they be able to recover? We'll see.
A little bit of liftoff.
Copy.
That's a position gained for Alpha Tauri.
Push.
Copy.
We need more lift and coast.
Copy.
Nice move.
Alpha Tower gained a place. I think there's been contact on the track.
No more overtake.
Copy.
There's been contact and several cars involved. Let's take a look at the replay. Now let's look. We're watching Nicholas Latifi. And there's the hit. And it's crystal clear who was in the wrong there. The team are devastated. They'll be questioning just what happened out there.
Safety car in this lap.
Copy.
Sounds like a spin. Let's take a closer look. Taking a look again, it involves Sebastian Vettel. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. The car's just gone. Did somebody spin out there? We can take a look now. Now look at this. It was the Alfa Tauri driver involved. What a spin! And the team had such high hopes today. What a shame.
Yeah, that is definitely not good. That is definitely not good there. And once again, everyone, I do apologise about my I do apologise about my yeah, I do apologise about my streaming equipment just deciding to be annoying. I really do apologise about that, but we are now on to lap 22 of 71. Yeah, lap 22, not 22, lap 23 of 71 here at the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez.
It's a spin!
George Russell spins turn
Here's
1.
the replay. Now let's look at this. Here's George Russell.
Good job, George.
And this, yes, this is where they spun out.
Great job, mate. Great job, mate. 25 of 71. Lap 25 of 71 at the moment. 25 of 71 at the moment. Lando Norris is I'm on Lando Norris's POV. What am I like? I'm not on yeah, I'm supposed to be on Joe's. Yeah, I'm on yeah, I was on Lando Norris's POV, not Zhou Guan Yu or Guan Yu Zhou's POV. I have no idea what it's called, guys. POV. Oh no, it's camera. Okay, camera. Helmet camera. Helmet camera. That's what it is. Okay, so now we're on to Zhou's pit stop. Let's see how Hamilton's doing. He's going from a set of mediums to hards. Okay, so Zhou is when's Zhou supposed to pit? Zhou is supposed to pit lap 28. So let's go on until lap 28, and then really, I'm okay. I'm not injured.
That's a spin.
You are
Let's have a
flipping
look.
kidding me, guys. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Can you believe it, guys?
That was
Like-
a big moment. The team are clearly delighted.
Why do I even try with Zhou and yeah, why do I even try anymore? Why do I even try? Why do I even try?
Motor charge.
Copy.
We need more lift and coast.
Copy.
Okay, let's do the planned pit stop. Pit the slap.
Box.
Confirm box. Lap 27 of 71. Okay. Lap 27 of 71. And he's in 14th after that mistake. Charles Leclerc in the pits. Sergio Perez in the pits. Alonso's in the pits. George Russell's in the pits. Who else is pitting? Mick Schumacher's possibly entering the pits here as well. I'm guessing, yep. Gasly staying out. Verstappen staying out. Schumacher's in the pits. Okay, let's see what tyres everyone's going on to.
Still pit.
Schumacher
Understood. Pit limiter enabled.
is going on to. He's on mediums at the moment. He's going on to set of hards. George Russell is on hards. Albon's on hards. Zhou is in the pits. So he's in 17th at the moment. This race or this Grand Prix is a joke. I am not even joking. This is literally a joke. This Grand Prix is literally a joke, guys. Like, honestly. Bottas, I am disappointed, especially since you're a veteran. You're a veteran. I'm disappointed. Honestly, I am absolutely disappointed, especially with you, Zhou. Like, I'm disappointed in both of you. 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 Like seriously. You keep. Like seriously, guys, you're making mistakes. Yeah. Like seriously, guys, you keep making mistakes. Honestly. Like seriously, you two definitely. I am going to say you both need. I'm going to say Valtteri and Joe. You do. I am going to say Valtteri and Joe. You both certainly need to grow up a bit. And yeah, please. And yeah, you two definitely need to grow up a bit. And right now, please leave my office. Please leave my office. And we will also have a meeting on Monday morning. We will have a meeting on Monday morning about your performance. Yeah, so you guys can clearly tell I'm not impressed with I'm clearly not impressed with I'm clearly not impressed with what
You're good to push?
yeah, I'm
Copy.
I'm clearly not impressed with Joe and Valtteri's performance, or Guan Yu and Valtteri's performance. So yeah, I'm not really too impressed.
No overtake.
Copy.
I'm not really too impressed with
Oh, we've had a spin.
with this Grand Prix, or with what's been going on this Grand Prix, and we're now most likely going to be lapped. We're now most likely going to be lapped, because as you can all see here on the track map.
Is that a lockup?
Because as you can all see here on the track map, Valtteri and Joe were doing well.
Looks like that was a position gained for Alfa Romeo.
Because as you all may.
Let's take a look at the replay.
Okay.
Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one.
Okay. Okay. So he manages to overtake one of the Aston Martins.
And they clear it. Big move for them, and a race position gained.
Yeah, so
Back
yeah,
in the garage,
so
the
overtook
team absolutely
the Aston
loved
Martins.
it.
What a horrendous Grand Prix. This is just like Austin. This is just like in Austin that we had. I am going to say, guys, this is basically a copy and paste of yeah, I am going to say this is basically a copy and paste of Austin last night, where we were having a horrendous race. Yeah, where we were having a horrendous race or Grand Prix weekend. Well, mostly a horrendous Grand Prix on the Sunday, and we're having another horrendous Grand Prix. So that is why we are skipping most of the Grand Prix. Yeah, yeah, that is mainly why we are skipping most of the Mexican Grand Prix. That's why we're skipping most of the Mexican Grand Prix. It's not where it's. Yeah, we're skipping most of the Mexican Grand Prix mainly because of not only is it a long race, but it's also because of all of the incidents that's been happening throughout the Grand
Safety car.
Prix.
Follow the Delta.
Yeah, copy.
We will ignore pit stop. 59% on the tyre wear.
And it's more than one car. Let's
great.
see what happened there. Now, just watch the Mercedes here.
Oh great, what's this? They came together, didn't they? Yeah.
That's the contact
Great.
there. Oh, there's chaos on the track.
Good. 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 Hassan.
Was that a lock-up on the track?
Hassan Mercedes coming together. Hassan Mercedes coming together. Competitor retired. Another car has retired. Affirm. So we've had 3 retirements so far in this race. Not too bad. Not too bad. So yeah. Okay, we'll just continue. Lap 55 of 71. Oh, thank goodness we're almost to the end here. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. We are almost to the end of the Grand Prix, guys. Yeah, we are almost at the end of the Grand Prix, guys. After a
Safety car will be in this lap.
Copy.
After a horrendous Grand Prix, after some horrendous Grand Prix action. I wonder if everyone else pitted. Some drivers in the bigger teams pitted.
Copy.
Some of the bigger names in the grid pitted, it looks like. 57, 71. Yeah, 57 of 71 at the moment. Yeah, okay, let's look at the... oh, wow. Well, so Magnussen just had a bit of a moment there.
We can take a look now. Now just focus on the Haas.
He just had a bit of a lock-up.
Cost them dearly.
Yeah, not sure.
And that was a bitter blow for the team, and it may have really hurt their overall chances.
Magnussen had a bit of a moment with his car there, as he just locked up, there. 57 of 71 at the moment though. Once again, we will of course be skipping to the end of the Grand Prix.
DRS enabled.
We will of course be skipping straight to the end of the Grand Prix after another horrendous weekend. Well, actually, we've got 13th. At the moment, we're holding on to 13th, so that's okay. Have we been lapped? Surprisingly, so far we haven't been lapped. We're 10 to go. 10 to go and we haven't been lapped yet. That's pretty good. Yeah, that is pretty good. We haven't been lapped yet, so that's definitely what we want to see. And there's no... Yeah, so far there's no Red Bulls near us either. There's no Red Bulls near us either, so we haven't been lapped yet, so that's definitely good for us. Yeah, it's definitely good for us at the moment.
We need to get these tyres to last.
Copy.
Okay, we'll go harvest.
Charge.
Copy.
Okay, let's go attack.
Push.
Let's see if we can try and make up some positions here. If we can at least get 9th or 10th or 8th, 8th, 9th or 10th or 10th, 9th or 8th, I'll be happy. I mean, even if it's 11th, I will be happy with that. So let's go get them. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do here is...
And that's the lockup!
Oh, Sonoda. Okay,
Here's
Sonoda's
the
locked
replay.
up.
Now look at this. It was the Alfa Tauri driver involved. It's a lockup, and that could be costly. The team are really disappointed with that. Let's hope it doesn't set them back too badly.
Oh, that's a shame, isn't it? That is a massive shame. That is a massive shame for that is a massive shame for AlphaTauri. Oh no, whatever will they do? Oh no. Yeah, I honestly don't care. I am going to say though, guys, I definitely do not care.
Mode of race.
Copy.
Okay, lap 62 of 71. Thank goodness. Yeah, I don't think we'll make up any more positions here. So I think we'll just skip to the end. Just skip straight to... Oh, he made up 12th. Managed to grab 12th there. Let's see if we can try and grab any... Oh, Sergio Perez.
Let's take a closer look. So let's look at this. There's Sergio Perez. Well, they've lost it. They've locked up.
Okay, that's the leaders battling away there. Yeah, so that's the leaders battling away. As we have
sounds like someone's locked up.
5 or so laps to go.
All eyes on Kevin Magnussen here. And this, yes, there, that's the lockup.
And everyone's just locking up.
That's going to be a big blow to the team. Will they be able to recover? We'll see.
Everyone's just locking up this race. It's ridiculous. Oh my goodness. 68 of 71. 69 of 71, so we have 3 laps to go. Okay, so he's currently in 11th. He's currently in 11th. I think 11th is probably going to be the best we can do. Last lap, Verstappen. Oh, I was going to say Verstappen wins, but yeah, I don't think he wins. I think it's on... Unless he did just win it. No. Verstappen and Leclerc are just battling away. Okay, so Verstappen and Leclerc are just battling away, so yeah.
Last lap.
Another driver's over the line. First place is taken, and Charles Leclerc wins the race. Charles Leclerc wins the Mexican Grand Prix over Max Verstappen.
Charles Leclerc is today's winner. Let's take a look at the replay. Look at that. Leclerc takes first place.
That was possibly a really good battle.
That's what happens when you drive with such skill and passion. They barely put a foot wrong.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, it seemed like they were really battling away. They were really battling away, though. I bet. Yeah, I bet they were really battling away for that win. Lap 71 of 71. Joe is going to come across the line, and 71 of 71.
That's it.
A lucky weekend.
I mean, we've still got 12th. We've still got 12th, even though that's not really points. Alfa Romeo have still got to be impressed with that. They must still. I bet they'll still be impressed with that, because that's not too bad. I would say it's not too bad. Okay, let's just skip to the end there. But yeah, that was not too bad.
A fairly respectable performance from Joe this weekend.
Yeah, great job, Joe.
Not a bad run from Alfa Romeo this weekend, but before the next race, I think they'll want to take a good look at what they can improve.
Absolutely. This was very promising, and now the team will be doing everything they can to make good on that promise.
And as this race weekend comes to a close, the team is 8th in the constructor standings.
Oh no.
Coming up in the next round is the Sao Paulo Grand Prix as we head to Brazil. Join us next time at Interlagos.
2 races remaining, guys. 2 races remaining. You know, okay, so we have two races remaining in the 2022 in the 2022 Formula 1 World Championship season. So we have 2 races remaining in this Formula 1 Championship season. In this 2022 Formula 1 World Championship season. So here are the results for the 2022 Mexican for the 2022 Mexican Grand Prix. 2022 Mexican Grand Prix. 2022 Mexican Grand Prix. Charles Leclerc manages to win the Grand Prix over Max Verstappen. Sergio Perez third. Lando Norris fourth. Fernando Alonso fifth. Lewis Hamilton sixth. Carlos Sainz seventh. Pierre Gasly eighth. Mick Schumacher ninth. Daniel Ricciardo eighth. Daniel Ricciardo eighth. Kevin Magnussen 11th. Zhou Guanyu 12th. Esteban Ocon 13th. Yuki Tsunoda 14th. Lance Stroll 15th. Sebastian Vettel 16th. Alexander Albon 17th. George Russell 18th. Nicholas Latifi 19th. And Valtteri Bottas in last. I am disappointed in Valtteri Bottas. I am definitely disappointed in Valtteri Bottas. Definitely disappointed, especially since he crashed so early on. So early. I am going to say though, guys, if he crashed on the final lap and we were leading the Grand Prix and he threw it away, I would have been really annoyed with that. I would have been really annoyed with that if I would have been really annoyed with that if we were in that scenario. I would have been so annoyed. If we were in that scenario, I would have been annoyed. But anyway, we have the driver standings. Charles Leclerc currently leads the driver standings over Max Verstappen, Sergio Perez, Carlos Sainz, Lewis Hamilton, George Russell, Fernando Alonso, Pierre Gasly, Pierre Gasly, Esteban Ocon, Kevin Magnussen, Valtteri Bottas, Lando Norris, Daniel Ricciardo, Zhou Guanyu, Yuki Tsunoda, Mick Schumacher, Sebastian Vettel, Alexander Albon, Nicholas Latifi, and Lance Stroll, and of course Lance Stroll, guys, and of course Lance Stroll, everyone. So now we also have the constructor standings. Ferrari. No. So now we have the constructor standings. Red Bull. So now we have the constructor standings where Red Bull currently leads the way over Ferrari. Mercedes third, Alpine fourth, AlphaTauri fifth, Haas sixth, McLaren seventh, Alfa Romeo eighth, Aston Martin ninth, and Williams in 10th. And now we will go back to the menu. Zhou manages to earn himself a development point, as we now have two races remaining. And we don't earn the driver bonuses, unfortunately, because we didn't meet the sponsor performance goals. So that is definitely annoying. That is definitely annoying. Yeah, that is definitely annoying. Looks like the manufacturing on that is currently complete. It's currently complete. And we are disappointed. This weekend, and we are disappointed. That's the team performance. That the team performed, and we are disappointed that the team performed below expectation. Yeah. Yeah, we're not really having a great final few races of the season, so yeah. Car builds action required. Oh, okay, interesting. Missing car parts for Valtteri. Suspension. Okay, let's get that on then. Change. What's this? Oh, we need to make some more then. Okay. We need to make some more engine parts. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Engine. How quickly did the new engine go? Oh my gosh. Okay. The new engine went quickly. My goodness. 56. Yeah, I guess we'll install that one. 55. My goodness, those, yeah, they went pretty quickly. Oh no, that wasn't a new engine, okay. I don't know what I'm like. Yeah, the new engine went, extremely quickly there, it seems like. So for Valtteri's car. Oh my gosh. The ERS went quickly as well. Oh my gosh. 50%, 41%, 63%. Okay, so the 63% is already on. Oh, we're going to have to do another penalty. We need to look after the car more in these final two races. In the final two races, guys, we have to look after the car now. Yeah. Yeah, we will now... Yeah, so we will take the penalty there. We will take the penalty, install onto car 1. 63%, 41%, 50%. Yeah, I think we should be okay with that then. Yeah, we should be okay with that. The gearbox, 2%, oh my gosh. 41%. Okay, we're going to be taking engine penalties again, it looks like. Yeah, we're going to be taking engine penalties again. Oh my gosh. That was extremely quick. 80% on the gearbox. 80% on the gearbox. Engine. Okay, let's see how the engine's doing. 55%. ERS. We have 3 ERS or energy restore systems. Gearbox 2%. Oh my gosh. 2% on the gearbox. Let's change that then. 52%. Now, I'm kind of thinking we should possibly just go 52% because the next race is going to be like. I think the next race in Sao Paulo is going to be like the exact same amount of laps. Maybe around, yeah, I think it's gonna be like 61 laps. Yeah, it's going to be like 61 laps, and then Abu Dhabi is going to be 55. So yeah, that went quickly. Or this engine. Gearbox went quickly. Penalty warning. Yeah, we'll just do that one. And yeah, we are going to have to really look after the car. We're really going to have to look after the car for the final two races. For the final two races of the Let's Play, guys. For whenever that will be, we are really going to have to look after the car. It seems like. Yeah, we're really going to have to look after the car. It seems like, guys. 55% on one of the engines that we do have. I'm going to say we could just do a new engine, because Sao Paulo is, I guess you could say Sao Paulo is more of a power track. Let's see, is it a power track or is it? Oh no, it's a balanced circuit. I thought it was a not balanced circuit. I thought it was more of that. Okay, so we need to get on a new suspension. Manufacture. Let's get 3 on. Okay, that's the amount that we can do. So 1, 2. I'll give them. Let's give them 2 each. Yeah, let's give them 2 each. So guys, Valtteri, Joe, you guys have to be very careful with these, because I'm only giving you both 2. I'm only giving you guys 2. Yeah, I'm only giving you guys 2 front wings. So don't use them all. So don't use them all at once. I'm just going to say that. Don't use them all at once. Okay, still missing car part. Change. Oh, for goodness sake. The game's not going to let us do the Grand Prix until we have 2. Okay, I guess we will just continue until that goes on the car then. Okay, manufacturing is going to be done then. Okay. Okay, we will just skip ahead until... What's this? Oh wow, we could be fired in 3 weeks. Oh, that's not good. Oh, great. So we might not even get to the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Okay. We may not even get to the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, which wouldn't be very good for us, but... yeah, that won't be very good for us. Yeah. Okay, change... Oh yeah, because we still need to skip ahead to when they go on, don't they? Yeah. Manufacturing complete. Okay, so we have 2 days left. So we have 2 days left. The car still does not have... Or car 1 still does not have suspension. Oh no, not the yeah, not that. Manufacture and change. Oh my gosh. Car development. New projects, manufacture. Okay, so that's already in progress. The suspension is also in progress. Next part in 2 days. Okay, so that's going to be on for the. Okay, so we won't get that until. Yeah, we won't get that until episode 21. Yes, yeah, so I don't think. Guys, we will get the upgrade until 2020. No, I don't think we will get the upgrade until in a yeah, I don't think we will get the upgrade until the upgrade until yeah, we won't get the upgrade until the Brazilian Grand Prix or the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. So yeah, we won't get to the upgrade. Yeah, so we won't get that upgrade until yeah, we won't get that upgrade until the Yeah, we won't get that upgrade until the Sao Paulo Grand Prix, so I think this is where I'm going to be. So I think this is where I'm going to end this Let's Play, this F1 Manager. So I think this is where I'm going to be ending this F1 Manager. So I think this is where I'm going to be ending this Let's Play stream on F1 Manager 22. So this is where I'm going to be ending this Let's Play stream on F1 Manager 22. So if you all did enjoy stream, make sure to subscribe to the NASCAR Gaming Alpha 4 channel, so you don't miss out on any other upcoming streams or videos. And with all that being said, I've been NASCAR Gaming Alpha 4 on the NASCAR Gaming Alpha 4 channel. Goodbye, and I will see you all in the next stream. Goodbye, everyone.